So somebody recently commented on a 4-year-old video on a degraft that I performed, and this is the degraft in that video. It was a single head, and then there was 2 pups, and the 2 pups here are pretty much equal to the size of the main head. And over the 4 years, I've already repotted this, and I've also trimmed back the roots, I think about 2 years ago. But you can see that a taproot does develop, and it gets quite thick, and it seems that the pup also has its own individual root. So this is still fairly small for basically 4 years degrafted, but it's pretty much on par with own root, an own root seedling. This one is on own root. The taproot on this one is indeed much thicker. It's the diameter of the actual head, and it's quite long compared to other taproots. But obviously you can see that some own roots are larger even after having the proof of concept harvest. They're larger than this. This one was also degrafted. Can't really reach the taproot to see it here. But yeah, degrafts do pretty well. If they're large enough, they root without issue. Even smaller ones, they root, but obviously it'll take a longer time for them to grow and develop well. And here's 2 own root diffusa. I like the look on this one. It's popping here, and it should be flowering soon. And for whatever reason, some degrafts take much longer than others to root well. These tubercarpus, they have rooted quite well, and they've actually bloomed a few times. This Williamsii has started to take root. It's resisting, so it's I don't want to pull it to ruin the roots that's forming. But this one, I believe it's already been at least a year, and the root system is not very developed, but it is still quite plump. So that's one factor. Another issue with my collection is I perform a lot of experiments, and I treat everything uniformly. So they may have already developed if I didn't apply so many experiments and different chemicals on them. I'm sure some of the experiments delay or retard the root development since I'm trying to induce flowering. So that does play a big factor in the results that I get. This tubercarpus looks nice. I think it's gonna bloom here. Let's see some pink. But yeah, it's fairly easy to get the hard look. You can do the proof of concept harvest. It'll make it look like it's exposed root. And just in general, keeping it really dry and in the mineral mix, they tend to clump down quite a bit. And here's my astrophytums. The latest treatment, it does produce flower buds and induce flowering, but I think at higher concentrations it causes some deformations. This one is probably going to be a huge flower. I had a flower here recently, and some deformed flowers as well. Here's another one that's disformed. The Trichoceres that I thought were possibly budding, this one pupped, and in other cacti, the fuzz that I thought was a possible flower bud, it seems to have regressed and gone back to just growth.